Berachos Daf Samach Daled. Yes, it's the last daf of Masechtas Brachos, an amazing accomplishment. We finished the first Masechta of Shas. You should take this opportunity to make a commitment that you're going to learn Masechtas Shabbos from beginning to end. It's an amazing Masechta. It's a very, very different style, but you're going to love it. If you're not part of a shir, you're looking for a shir, you can check us out online. There are over 2,000 people that watch the shir every single day on YouTube. Search for Eli Stefansky or Ramat Bet Shemesh Daf Yomi. We have an app, 8 Min Daf, and we are on Torah anytime. The Gemara tells us that when Chachamim went into Yavna, first Rabbi Yehuda spoke about the importance of thanking the host, and then we had Rabbi Nechemiah, and Rabbi Yossi says, it says in the pasuk like Tesayiv Adoimi, and says, don't despise the Adoimi in the Mitzri. Why not? They invited us in. Don't forget all the evil that Mitzrayim did to us, yet we have to have a Akaras HaTayv. So too says the Gemara, Kavachaymer, if you invited Talmid Chacham into your home and you give him from your food and your drink and your money, certainly HaKadosh Baruch Hu will love you for that. Relezer, the son of Rabbi Yossi Aglili, says, Uzzah touched the Aron, and he died. He tried to touch it, and David HaMelech was very scared. So he took the Aron and he put it in Oved's house. What did Oved do? He cleaned it off. He dusted it off once in a while. Yet the Torah says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Vayivarach Hashem, Hashem gave him brachas. So certainly if you take care of a Talmid Chacham, and you feed him and give him drink, certainly HaKadosh Baruch Hu will pay you back. What bracha did HaKadosh Baruch Hu give Oved? That his wife Chamois, she had 8 children. Her 8 children plus her, they all had sextuplets. They had 6 children in one shot, for a total of 62 with Oved's 8 children. So he had 62 tzetzai. So the Gemara says if you push the time will push back. Don't force anything. For instance, the Gemara says Rabbi Yosef was considered Sinai, somebody that knew Kol HaTorah Kula, knew all the brises. Rabbah was Oker Harim. He was very sharp. When they were looking for a Rosh Yeshiva, they decided we need a Sinai, somebody that knows everything, all the brises, that can teach Klal Yisrael all of the Torah. So they asked Rabbi Yosef to be the Rosh Yeshiva, and he refused because the stargazers told him that he will die after being a Rosh Yeshiva for 2 years. So he pushed it off. Rabbah was the Rosh Yeshiva for 22 years. When Rabbah was Nifter, Rabbi Yosef took over for 2.5 years, and then he was Nifter. You see that not pushing it, taking things when they're supposed to come, you don't lose out. In fact, he even gained a half a year. The Gemara tells us the unbelievable humility that Rabbi Yosef had. Although he was supposed to be the Rosh Yeshiva, but for the first 22 years when Rabbah was the Rosh Yeshiva, he acted with humility to the point where instead of the blood letter coming to his house to make his dam, he used to go to him. The pasuk says, the famous pasuk, Yancha Hashem b'yoyim tzara, Hashem will answer you in a day of distress. Yisagevcha will strengthen you. Shem Elokei Yaakov, the name of Yaakov. Why doesn't it say the name of Avram and Yitzchak? Says the Gemara a concept. Bal Koira, the one who owns the beam, he has to carry the most weight. His friends are helping him carry it, but he has to do most of the lifting. Yaakov Avinu, who bore the 12 Shvatim, he raised them, he did most of the lifting. He has to take care of them. The Gemara tells us that if a person benefits from a su'uda of a Talmid Chacham, it's as if he benefited from the Ziv HaShechina. A person says goodbye to his friend, he shouldn't say Leich Bishalim with a base, but rather Leich Lishalim. But when it's to the dead, he departs from the dead, he says to the dead person Leich Bishalim, rather Lishalim. As David HaMelech told his own son Avshalom, Leich Bishalim, and Avshalom ended up dying. And when Yisrael said to Moshe Rabbeinu Leich Lishalim, Moshe Rabbeinu went up to the highest levels. A person who goes out of a shul into the Beis Medrash to learn Torah, he'll be Zaycha to receive the Shechina. As it says in the pasuk, Yechu Mechayil El Chayil, one step to the higher step. The Gemara tells that Talmid Chacham doesn't have peace and rest in this world and not in the world to come, because he's constantly climbing madregos that he can't rest. The famous ending, which is brought down in 4 different Masechtas, and the simon is Banayich, Brachos, Nazir, Yevamis, and Krisos. Omer Belazar Chanina, Talmidei Chacham Marbim Shalom Ba'olam. Talmidei Chachamim increase peace in this world. Shenema B'chavanayich Lemudi Hashem, Rav Shalom Banayich Atika Banayich Ela Banayich, the builders, and Hashem Oizlam Yitin Hashem Yivarach Samay V'Shalayim. And with that, we finish Perek Haraya, and we finish Masechtas Brachos. Mazel Tov.